sound only stream.
You know, if we
Actually,
got
the pilot for our new podcast.
Think we're good? Yeah, we're good.
okay, excellent. Okay, hello, welcome for real this time to episode 3 of this third campaign for this Cottages and Cyprus live play. Yeah, episode 3. How long am I going to keep knowing the episode numbers? Who knows?
Probably till 7. We'll take bets in the Discord. Join us.
You think it's gonna be 7? You think I'm gonna go that high?
Yeah, actually, I have faith in you, Chris.
That is really sweet.
I believe in you. And also because I'll remind you.
I'm gonna say like 4, maybe 5.
Will Chris remember on episode 4? Find out next week.
Find out next
week.
week.
Will Chris remember in 2 weeks? I think that's the real question. And I'm not gonna say I know the answer to. But hello. I am your cozy little cottage master for this totally hinged, cozy monster slaying TTRPG. I am also the lead designer for said book, which is now going to the printers. Physical copies coming very soon. When is May?
Next, like 2 days?
2 days.
Is May one of those with 30 or 31 month days?
31, good buddy.
Okay, so not Tuesday, not Wednesday, but Thursday. I think Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll see how I'm feeling. Final copy are going up on itch. Version 1.0, no more updates. Very excited for that. We were specifically waiting for the beginning of May. And you know what? It's gonna be May.
Gonna be May.
So, I did that just for you, Jim. Love you.
I know you did. I'm so angry.
All right.
He's so angry, he's smoking.
Look at the smoke.
Okay, we are going to starts with a little icebreaker, as is normal. What animal best represents your character? That's the funny answer, and we are all about bits in this campaign. What animal best represents your character? Oh, both are really great fucking answers. Wait, audio too? Okay, let me... Oh. How about now? Wait. Okay, we're gonna do some really, jerry-rigging some stuff together then.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
We're professionals here.
No, yeah,
Hey!
Myself.
on the stream.
I heard Cassidy.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't hear you that time.
The
Wait,
stream
now I
right
heard you
now
then.
is just infinite windows.
Wait. Let's do.
Is
Hella
Okay,
delay.
okay, maybe this. Maybe we'll just do it very, very old school.
We going old school, folks.
Okay, maybe.
Why am I so
Oh, the oldest of school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
One second
fucking doing
delay.
this, and then we'll see if this continues to, if it doesn't freeze in a few minutes. Otherwise,
How many windows do you have open, Chris? This is not a jab, a genuine question.
less than usual. Let me.
Okay, then it should be fine.
Because
I'm wondering if that's bogging down.
4, 5,
You could count 'em, it's
6,
fine.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I'm gonna take a wild stab and say that might be part of what's going on.
I mean, it's a strong possibility.
Oh, that's
why I asked.
That's a low amount of windows.
For Chris, the fact that he could count them, that is a lot of... a lot less than normal.
And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabs open.
The way my computer would burst into flames.
Oh, you should see my work. You should see my work computer. I have like
Oh my God.
5 windows with 300 tabs each about.
Sounds about right. That's the Chris I know.
Yeah. And see? Okay, this is maybe working.
Maybe.
Okay. Jim, what anime
Yeah.
best represents you? Your character, Jade.
That is a good question. Because I was also going the feline route, and I was going to say a Persian cat or a Maine Coon. Or go the complete opposite and go peacock. I'm not sure. One of those three.
Peacock for Jade. I think that's quite fun.
Peacock fits very well. I think Sonata. So, like, there's the real answer, and then there's the one. So this is a lot like Nyx's answer in the first season, where there's a real answer, and then there's the one in Sonata's head. Sonata sees himself as like, I want to say like a lion, but what he actually is a golden retriever in all aspects.
Aww. I will say Sonata seeing himself as a lion is more accurate than Nyx being like, I'm a lone wolf.
Hurtful but true. By poor boy Nyx.
Like, I'm not like other girls.
Nyx Umbra is not like other girls.
Oh, too fucking real. I love it. All right. This seems to maybe be working still. Maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
We're still live. Yeah.
I don't know about sound because I'm muted, but I think it works.
We will find out, I guess. Oh, actually, we should check. Someone should check.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay, sexy, amazing. Who would like to do a recap? It's been a while. I'm giving you an extra cozy point.
Oh, I got-
coin.
I-
Whoever says it does it.
I've got your recap for you. So, do you want just what happened last episode, or just in general so far?
I'll take in general. It's been a while. That might not be bad.
All right. So we start out. We are in a broken down airship that Sonata is desperately trying to get into the air, despite Jade and Rose's best efforts to thwart him at every single fucking turn.
I'm offended.
Then they went on Rose, and then to get them out, Sonata suggested that everyone go on a nice little shopping trip. They did. We almost ran into somebody looking for somebody. We're not sure who they were looking for, but they were looking for some princess. We're not sure who that princess is. Well, I'm sure we'll find her eventually.
Hope she's doing all right.
Stay strong out there, Queen.
We fought some shell monster in episode 1. We beat that. Then episode 2, things went off of the rails so fucking fast. So our stuff got stolen from the ship. So we went into town based off of a car that was in food that Sonata got. For an energy drink company, we went to the factory and burnt it down to the ground because we thought our stuff was there. Fun fact, we were wrong.
Hey, no, we weren't.
Why we burned it down.
We were saving the environment, all right?
Our stuff was not there. And let me be.
And technically, as the classic song goes, we didn't start the fire.
But
no, I did. Burning. No, I'm the one who started the. I am directly. I directly caused it.
It was an OSHA violation based on the paperwork.
And that's what I'll take to my grave, and that's what I'm going to ask.
So we burnt an energy drink factory to the ground, killing the owner.
Whoa, that was you.
That Sonata did just murder that woman.
Then because no witnesses. Then we found who was actually taking it by doing just a little bit of research in our general surroundings, which, in hindsight, we probably should have done first. So we found a monster.
It's just we didn't roll that good the first time.
We found a sad little monster who was like was surrounded by energy drinks and was like kind of annoyed that we were there and spoke gamer elite speak to us.
Just a depressed gamer squirrel.
Yeah, and then we killed that thing, and then we framed the. And to be clear, Sonata.
I was going to say, you keep saying we.
Sonata framed the warehouse.
Court of law, buddy.
Sonata framed the warehouse fire on the monster because it had clear ties to it, essentially freeing our group up from any consequences that might have come from the burning down of said factory. And now we're back at the airship, and it's a new day.
When it all feels so.
It was that was karma if you think about it, because that energy drink company was doing dangerous, it was damaging the environment and doing weird, dangerous tests on monsters, and then one of those monsters burned down the building.
I will tell you.
Life comes at you fast.
I will tell you, because this is something that could have been missed. The monster was addicted to the energy drink, specifically because of the polluting they did of the river. So like, hey,
See what
yeah.
I tell you.
We're doing the world a favor.
So I guess next. So first, that was a in-depth review, Justin. Take a fucking extra cozy coin this session.
Yes, I will need it. I've been rolling like shit as Sonata.
So next day, I guess. Next day.
Next day.
Next day. So I assume Sonata's first one up. Yeah.
Yep, he wakes up bright and early every morning.
What was that, Jim?
Oh no, Jade is up first.
What now?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She gets up. See that she's the first one because it's probably like 2-3 in the morning.
That's not getting up, that's staying awake.
She fell asleep for like an hour. It's fine. Hey, one of us has to have a character that doesn't sleep. Come on, it's tradition.
It's important to the ecosystem of this group.
She's gonna go right outside the ship, lean against the wall, and start meditating. Start
Okay.
saying things. Murmurs. Exactly that, actually.
Yeah. Okay. And now what are you doing meditating?
I am I can't speak English.
You're
I
talking?
am to the. I am talking to the twilight. It sparkles. Sorry, had to make the joke.
You see, I was like, haha, sick My Little Pony reference, and then I realized you might have been making a Twilight joke.
Yes.
See, our brains went on down different roads.
I don't know enough about My Little Pony to make a reference about it, so
There's a character named Twilight Sparkles.
amazing.
All right. So you're meditating.
Hmm.
What's going through your brain and all that jazz?
Right now, kind of seeing on the spectrum of light or dark where she's at. I'm assuming very dark.
And why do you assume that?
Um, because of her involvement with some sketchy things that were not caused at all by her whatsoever.
Okay.
But she allowed it. So, I am thinking on the side of darkness. Now, does the. I'm assuming darkness, unless you decide otherwise, take form and communicate with me, Chris?
I'm giving it a second. You're meditating. Meditating takes a while, Jim.
That's valid. That is valid. So, if anyone were to be outside right now, you would see kind of a glowing aura of just shadowy darkness around her. Eyes formed of blackness, and her sitting pretty still. Legs cross-legged and looking up.
I wonder what our neighbors think of our just generally weird vibes coming off of this ship.
I assume you guys are somewhat farther enough away to have, so that your neighbors luckily don't have to deal with you to that degree.
That's fair.
It would be interesting to see.
Be very funny. But probably for everyone's benefit that we are a bit further away from any residential area.
Accidental destruction because of magic. I mean, what?
You know,
That never happens.
never.
Now, how is I almost called her fucking Twilight? How is Jade feeling?
I wish she won't show it, but very scared.
Okay. And you said you were up like really fucking early, like 3.
Mm-hmm. Probably also tired. So scaredness mixed in with tired.
Okay. How long is she? Let's say even capable of meditating like this.
Probably based on all the actions and things that happened the day before. Well, it's technically still today, and how tired she is. Probably an hour, and she probably will fall asleep outside.
Okay. I mean, with that, there's your answer then. You prefer there's a chance for anything to happen. So, Nata, when you wake up, you will find your sister slumped over, fell asleep outside.
Well, Jay, there is beds inside. I kind of shove her for a second, like, hey, Jade.
Why do you take the form of my brother? Oh,
Because I am your brother?
what? Ah, fucking did it again.
Hello. All right, come on. I literally scoop her up and pick her up and go, all right, come on.
That's
You
right. Carry me like the queen I am.
I immediately drop her
Ow, but fair.
and pick her back up. All right, come on. I carry her. I go, have you slept at all besides what little you did out here?
Maybe.
All right, to the room with you. And I carry her into a room, literally drop her on her bed as hard as, like, just let go. So she just flops. All right, try to get some rest. All right, I don't know much about what you deal with, but I've seen you cast some pretty hardcore magic. I can't imagine that's easy on your body. So get as much rest as you can. This place is wild. We'll never know when we're gonna need it again.
Hopefully not in like an hour
All right,
or two.
get some sleep. All right, I leave Jade's room and then go get myself some breakfast and then immediately get to work on the thing I was starting to do yesterday, which was I'm going to try to enchant the ship that instead of getting damaged by magical attacks, it absorbs it and then channels it into a cannon.
We need more windows here. What are you talking about?
And I want to do it before these two wake up.
Oh. I mean, well, I guess the question is, Rose, you had the big day yesterday.
Even before I knew that Jade was gonna be getting up bright and early, I was gonna be like, Rose is the last one up. Rose probably does not leave her room until like someone comes to question her whereabouts.
Okay, now you said leave the room, not wake up.
I mean, at some point she might wake up and she'll just be like, she's staying in bed. She, in the past 48 hours, has been knocked unconscious in 2 separate monster fights after having never been in a fight in her goddamn life.
So I guess yeah, and you had a pretty big day, lots of anarchy in addition
At least,
to the to that. Okay.
at least not a fight with a monster. So like Rose is just like, ah.
That gives me an idea for later.
Jade,
It would, wouldn't it, boat
Yeah.
boy?
what about you?
Like wake up time.
Yeah. After second wake up time.
Mm, probably would wake up like within got 1 hour of sleep. Put back at like 4:30. I would say about like 11 a.m. in fantasy world time.
Okay. Okay. You're now. Do you wake up or get up at that time?
Wake up. No, get up.
Okay.
Like she'll get up right away, but she won't get out of her room right away. But today, after all of it, it's just basic. Like she's like, whatever. None of it matters as much today. Basic wear, outfit, nothing too crazy, and just kind of get on with the day. Now the question is, does Sonata finish before Jade wakes up?
Oh God, no.
Eh.
So that's the question: is what is you can make up the specifics and the mechanics. What is Anata doing when Miss Jade comes a knocking?
So when Jade walks in, he sees Sonata holding Ever, holding Ever out like this, and after underneath it, so it looks like this, almost in a cross pattern, and he is in Jade sees Sonata in full beast mode with angelic armor covering from head to toe, the white and gold armor, which gives me where is it? +2 to my alchemy, and I'm holding it up. The sword Ever is glowing, and you see Sonata chanting in this on the top of the like main deck of the ship up top.
What are we fighting today?
Oh, we not fight. He stops chanting for a second. He goes, "Not fighting nothing, just doing some repairs," and then continues chanting.
Are we blowing up the ship now?
Sonata just shakes his head. Continues chanting.
I can help you with that if you really want.
Stops chanting. No, no. This is just a little something. I'm just giving it a shot. You know, you all just trying to flex my. Just trying to. What's the word for it? Broaden my horizons. I mean, I see how awesome your all's magic is. I want to just give it a shot myself. You know, just some basic stuff, and then he starts chanting again.
You only go in that armor when you're in a fight, brother.
Well, I also figured out that this armor helps me get closer to either Zachariel or Typhon when I switch it on. And I really am learning from Zachariel currently.
Ah, so you're playing favorites, I see.
Playing favorites?
What? You're always in the white armor.
No, I was in the red armor literally yesterday.
Okay, one out of we'll call it 50-50 then.
Trust me, if I even if I wanted to play favorites with these two, I couldn't. And you know you're my favorite. you're my favorite sister.
Do you hear the other one when you're in the white armor?
Yep.
That sounds annoying.
It annoying's not the word for it. It's just loud.
So do you ever hear your own thoughts or just theirs?
I hear all three of them.
Oh, my brother's a loony.
And I hold it tight and just keep going.
Well, have fun with that. Have you seen Rose?
No, she's probably still in her little garden. Maybe you should go see if she'll uproot at any point today.
I think as you two are talking, you just see where y'all are on like the deck of the ship.
Yep.
I think you just see Duchess just like waddling away like out of the kitchen, and she has like food under her wings.
Take a cozy point. A
That's-
cozy coin. That's the cutest.
That like
Duchess.
Duchess got tired of waiting. She wanted breakfast.
And then I just keep going. How long am I supposed to do this?
We'll get there.
While,
Get to
I would
that.
say while Sonata is working, Jade will go and kind of lightly tap on Rose's door. Lightly tap.
Fucking microphone.
Going that well, I see.
I think I'm dying.
Should I call the local authorities?
No, it's too late for me.
Do you need assistance?
I think like the door will just kind of like open. Like a vine like pulls the door open, and Rose is just like laying in her bed, just like ah.
Ah, one of those. I'm dying.
I do not see how your brother is so just cavalier about the heat of battle. I have gotten just. The last 2 days have been exhausting. I feel terrible.
I mean, they definitely were exhausting. I think I broke a nail.
See, tragedy surrounds us everywhere we go.
Oh, do we need to get this place cleansed?
That might not be a terrible idea. But I am too weak in my current state to do such a fit of magic.
Do you need sensu beans?
What?
Sensu bean.
You fucking weep, Jim.
I'm gonna pretend I know what those words mean.
Do you need a tea, coffee, water, alcoholic beverage, energy drink?
No, not that one.
Oh, you're on the crash.
100% she is. But she's just like laying in her just like little one of those like canopy princess beds, and she's got Duchess next to her, who also looks very tired and is just like eating a bunch of food.
But what type of food did Duchess choose?
I guess it would depend on what was on the boat.
Who does the shopping?
It's me.
What's on the
What
boat?
do you think?
So there is a lot of fruits and vegetables because he knows that's what Rose likes to eat. There are a lot of like ingredients to make cupcakes and like tiny little sweets because he knows that's what Jade likes to eat. And then he knows, and then there's just really basic like rice, chicken, beef for him. And then Duchess has its own little cabinet with like bread and crackers and little fish, little tiny little sardine cans.
It's mostly she's gone for like the fruit and the little cakes.
That is adorable.
Not the food that's specifically for her. Just little fruits, little cakes. Just
Oh, Duchess.
she's so important. But yeah, I think Rose is just like, oh, leave me here to my despair. I'm going to wither away in this place.
I got something for you. Jade's gonna go down and make like the strongest tea possible that's not caffeinated,
Aw.
and be like, heat it up, make it. Here, this might help. Don't worry, there's no caffeine, so it won't bring you up to crash again. But it should detoxify all of the nasty things that Hill Dude energy put into your brain and body.
Thank you, my dear. I appreciate it.
Of course. Well, I will be in my room if you need anything.
Thank you.
And Sonata is acting a fool with his armor again. So if you need him, I don't know what he's doing. He's up to something, but
Truly.
I also don't have the energy to investigate.
It's a good day today.
Not a day,
It-
boy. Sonata's
it
not
is.
doing something.
Sonata wins this episode? What?
Well, it's about fucking time.
I think I've teased you.
Rare
enough.
Sonata W.
We'll see about that. Sonata, make me a target number. It's gonna be a target number 6. Alchemy check.
All right, Zakaria, what the fuck am I doing?
What's your alchemy again?
Currently 3.
Okay. I will tell you. I'll tell you later. Make the roll.
Okay, so that's a 5. Okay, I'm using a cozy coin to reroll. Yes. All right, 5 and 2, 6. Let's fucking go.
Hey, hell
Okay.
yeah.
So you're spending a spoon?
You bet I am.
So
Not to mention, because I'm in beast mode, losing another spoon, so I technically spent 2 spoons.
So the
Oh,
one
buddy.
you're spending, we're going to describe narratively why it is you lost a spoon. Because you got everything set up. Everything should be working perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
The magical energy circuits. You flip it on. Bzzz. Energy starts flowing and then whoosh, blows up in your face. Smut
God.
covers your face. Maybe your fingers get a bit singed. I will tell you, it was really close, but something was. I'm gonna actually make you need. I'll let you make another alchemy check to figure out what's went wrong.
Oh, God damn it.
Target number will only be 4 this time.
All right. Zakara, I thought I did everything right. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out. He kind of kneels down where the explosion happened and says, huh. All right. Fuck me. Yeah, I'll use another spoon. This will, even if it will blow up in my face. Yeah. So I use a spoon to pass.
Okay, well, this one isn't a physical thing of making something work. This was basically going through. The energy isn't being balanced. You need something. I'll tell you. You need like a certain specific type of rock or
Oh,
a iron.
an iron.
Yeah,
Zakara, why the fuck? Why didn't you tell me I needed this to begin with?
my sly boy, you didn't ask.
Can't
When I
imagine.
asked, when I asked how to do this, why wasn't that in the directions?
Because this works just like once.
Typhon, why? Why do you love him?
Do you have both sides?
Yes, I'm currently holding both swords.
I mean, you didn't ask for the specifics. You just asked for it to work once. This really is on you.
I'm getting ganged up on right now. Are you kidding me? All right, fine. What do I?
You wish.
Okay, we're gonna move past that. I'm okay. It's okay. Thank you, Zachario, for helping so far. What iron do I exactly need?
Ball bearings.
Just regular ball bearings?
Yeah, ball bearings.
Okay, so if I go get ball bearings and add it to this will work.
Yes.
Zachario, are you lying to me?
I am certainly not lying to you. You need ball bearings.
Ball bearing. Wait, hold on. There was no S in there. Do we need one or multiple? You're not slick. Come on, help me out.
Yes, you need ball you need some ball bearings.
All right, I'll keep an eye out for it. All right, you two, time to go to bed. And I put my swords up.
Oh, and then disconnect.
Yep, and armor form drops. Sonata just sweating profusely. Clears off some of the soot on his face. Oh, fuck. Ball bearings. What the fuck does that even mean? Huh. Question for later. All right. And then he goes downstairs and knocks on Rose's door. Hey, little flower, it's time to wake up.
Quack.
What? Exactly. I agree.
It is way past midday. Why are you still in bed?
Because I am because I have had a very difficult and eventful 48 hours and I'm attempting to recuperate.
Ah. Oh, is that like when ostriches are like need to rest, they shove their head into the ground?
I feel like you're attempting to be clever, but you're just saying words.
Okay. Well, how are you so tired? We only got in 2 fights.
No, I got knocked unconscious in both of them while you were gallivanting around in your silly little armor.
you hear Sonata kind of laugh. You really did get knocked out. We should probably train you how to. Well, I don't know if you can take a hit, but we should probably train you how to at least dodge one.
Oh, you have no need to worry about that. I have found a solution.
And that is.
Never participating in one of these little fights again.
Well. All right, well. I suppose if you're content at continuing to pretend to be, well, it's those gardening clothes you usually wear. Yeah, I guess you can just go back to pretend to being a gardener.
Like the door opens. How dare you?
Yes.
You come to my door when I am at my most vulnerable point, and you throw about accusations of no basis. Look at this room. Does this look like the room of a person who does not know how to handle their floras and or faunas?
I kind of look in. Actually, you know what? I look in. What do I see?
I mean, it's covered in plants.
You know what's strange? I've known some gardeners in my time. I can't do that. And I do this. I go, hold up your hand for me.
Okay.
He goes, may I touch your? And puts a little finger out. May I touch you?
What sort of weird ritual are you attempting to
It,
initiate?
this is not a ritual. It's called conversation and human interaction, Rose.
You've never been interested in either of those before. What's changed?
You being knocked out twice in 2 fights. You're literally 0 for 2. Okay. I run my finger up and down her like 2 fingers and go, for a amazing gardener, you don't have any calluses on your hand. I'm gonna reckon, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna reckon you haven't worked a day in your life.
Again,
Um,
baseless accusations.
do you have any grass in your room growing?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I think it's a lot of like vines growing like up and around things and like I mean,
yeah.
maybe like on the ground. I don't know. But I think that's honestly partially depend. I don't know if there would be because Sonata's like very adamant about like integrity of the ship or whatever. So I don't know how much grass there is on the ground.
Sonata,
What about what?
how would you go out of your way to make sure there's no grass on the ground?
No, Sonata won't invade Rose's privacy. And
Then
won't
like probably then like kind of mossy, grassy like floor area, little like mushy stuff growing.
he doesn't understand Rose at all, and he doesn't understand Rose. He doesn't necessarily trust her, but he also has decided she's a part of the crew, and so therefore has decided that whatever she's doing in that room, he's just gonna fix as it comes. But it's her room. Every member of the crew gets a room. She's one. She gets it.
Okay. Duchess is gonna take a wingful of grass and throw it in your face, Sonata.
I loved all the fucking heartfelt speech into me.
Well, okay. I'll tell you what. I'm sure you're very powerful with magic. But there's more than just casting spells when you're in a fight. If you want to learn how to defend yourself even a little bit, um, meet me outside the ship later tonight. I can teach you a little bit.
I can't see why I would have any reason to need to take any sort of advice in general, let alone advice on defense from you.
Sonata turns and goes, "Well, if you want to keep running, I guess that's up to you," and then just walks away.
You think you're so clever, and you think you're so smart.
He's gone.
If you're just so filled with grandiose wisdom, what are you doing here, failing to repair a broken airship in the middle of nowhere?
Because I have two members of my ship who keep busting it up as I try to fix it.
You create one window.
We were all running from something, Rose. I just decided to stop running.
And that's why you're here in the middle of nowhere like the rest of us.
You're not running because you can't. The ship's broken.
Well, once I get it up in the air, I'll be able to keep going.
Running away.
Oh, I wish.
I just know everything, and I'm so smart, and I'm fixing this boat.
Quack, 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 quack.
Well, I wouldn't say anything that crude.
Quack.
Doesn't understand the situation at hand.
Quack, quack.
I suppose it might be time to rejoin the land of the living.
Oh, quack.
You've already gone out and gotten yourself breakfast.
She hides it behind under the sheets, under the blankets.
Be careful with that fruit. Make sure it doesn't stain the sheets.
Quack.
And I think Rose will head to one of the communal areas and probably just head to the kitchen, get something.
Okay.
Pointedly avoiding Sonata.
Sonata's up on top deck.
What's Sonata doing on the top deck?
Talking. He has his swords out and he's letting Zachariel and Typhon talk to each other.
Okay. It's just really dirty flirting. I'm not doing that.
I'm not surprised. It's all right. I'm used to it. And then also he's considering about once everyone's up, trying to figure out where he's going to go fucking find ball bearings.
You make it common knowledge that you're looking for ball bearings?
Once everyone's up, yeah, probably.
Oh, I mean, I think everyone is up.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's up. I don't know if you would know that Rose is up because she's avoiding you, but she's in the kitchen.
I need to make a petty vibe.
You really do.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So after a while, I put the swords up, stretch, kind of get the aches of the morning's ritual out of me, and then walk down into the ship to the kitchen and be like, "Hey, I gotta go run out to the market. Anyone need to stretch their legs?"
Are you
Do you
asking
hear
for
something?
company? Oh,
Just
oh
just offering.
no, it's cozy in here.
Sounds good. Be safe. Don't destroy anything. And then I
Can't
walk up.
promise anything.
I walk. Yeah, I go into town.
Can I do something really quick before Sonata leaves?
Who you're asking?
You, God.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you can at least ask me what you're trying to do.
Because I probably should have done this in the scene where they were arguing, but I didn't, so I'm gonna do it now. Can I just do a little aura reader on Sonata, just like a general vibe check? Or could I have done that toward the tail end of our argument?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would probably be
Yeah. How you feeling, Sonata? What emotions?
Okay, so how does this work? What information do you get from this?
You can tell the emotions that they're feeling based on like color of the aura around. So it's basically just like I get like a check on like emotions.
When you look, you see 3 distinct auras surrounding Sonata. One is bright red, kind of laughy, kind of almost a kind of mirthful giggle almost, and you can tell that's not him. You reckon it's probably one of the blades. You see a white and gold aura that looks almost disappointed. You can tell that's not Sonata, but the one that is Sonata, the one in the very middle, is worried. Worried and it's a gentleness.
You've made the move. Do I just get like emotion or can I get kind of a source on where like what it is specifically he might be worried about, or do I just get worried?
Um,
I was
eh,
I was
oh.
asking Hannah. Chris,
Yes.
do I get a source on the like worry, or is it just worried? For you to determine as person who made the
You
move
get
for a
just the
reader.
emotion of worry.
Okay. Interesting.
You get worry and genuine care.
Hmm.
Kind of mixed up into a weird little cocktail.
Hmm. Hmm. All right.
Okay. Is anyone joining Sonata on the expedition then?
I feel like Rose would not want to, but there's also, in the name of good television, a part of me that worries that it's kind of boring if Jade and Rose just stay on the boat.
I mean, you can.
I feel like Rose would not want to go.
Then don't go.
How much of that conversation did Jade hear just kind of being up and about the ship, not
I
really.
mean, you were commentating toward the end.
That's true.
So you
So it's
probably
probably
heard
down the
some.
hall being like, gossip, what is going on?
Yeah, so you heard some of it, but maybe not all of it.
I probably wouldn't, knowing that there's 10. Well, I would probably wait till Rose, see if Rose left, and sensing some sort of tension. Basically, the goal is to be like, what's up?
To me,
Yeah. So if Rose left, Jade would leave, but if Rose stays, Jade would stay.
yeah, I think Rose is staying.
Okay. Cool. Sonata, you are going on alone then.
It's like the inverse of episode 1.
Yep. I go out and wherever I think I might be able to find ball bearings.
Menards.
Yeah,
Right?
like you're just looking for regular ball bearings?
That is what Sicario told me.
Yeah, you can find this. Like, just go to like any like. There's some shops, and you can pick up some ball bearings.
While I'm there, after I get them, I'm going to like put them in my pouch, and then I need to find somewhere magical, somewhere with someone who's much more magical than I am. Cause I'm gonna fucking ask him about this and get a second opinion.
Okay, yeah. Roll me 2D100s.
Ooh, two.
1 second here. Let me get them out. All right. We got a 56 and a 96.
Okay. Cool. You go, and you are going to you'll find a magic shop ran by Paige the Pug.
Incredible.
I walk in and go, hello?
Yes, I knew you were coming. I am Paige, the magical pug. I see all. I know all.
Obsessed with the idea of a fortune teller named Paige.
Huh.
That's also a pug.
Okay, well,
And this isn't a pug person.
I'm
this is
glad.
a pug, by the way.
I know.
So I
Oh.
I show the ball bearings and I go, I don't know if you know what I'm doing here, but, and I kind of explain what I'm trying to do to Paige, and I go, look, I've got a ship. I'm trying to have it absorb magical energy and reroute it. Here's what I've gotten so far, and I explain the ritual and what I've done thus far, and then I explain the ritual, what I've done thus far, where it went wrong, and how my friend suggested I would need these for the rest of the ritual. And I'm just looking for a second opinion.
Oh, you sweet spring bean. No.
Okay.
You need pieces of ball bearing.
Pieces of ball bearing?
No. Pieces of a ball bearing.
I knew it.
Wait a second.
I see what you did there.
Okay, what is that?
You need pieces of ball bearings. They kind of actually look exactly like these ball bearings you have, like the pieces.
Okay, where do I get these pieces at?
I believe there's yes there's the Iron Mountains and the source and the surface world.
The Iron Mountains on the. Do you know how I can get there?
Yes there's a there's an airship ferry. I believe that it would leave. I believe you most likely missed it for today, but there's one tomorrow.
And then I can go there and I can find a ball bearing and I can get pieces of it. How do I get the pieces, by the way?
Yes, a ball bearings. You just have to hit it really hard.
Well, I'm good at that. Okay. So I'm looking for a ball bearings and I'm going to hit that thing real hard until I get the pieces and then I'll take those pieces back to my ship. Thank you so much, Paige. Is there anything else I might need to know before I do this? Because I'm most likely doing it alone.
I wouldn't do that alone. Unless you are foolish.
Well, you are looking at the best there is when it comes to foolish.
Oh no.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Yep, that's about it.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. I will. Yeah, I'll take your advice. I thank you very much. If you ever let me know, okay?
Yes. And then she points to a tip jar that says Snackums.
That I can do quite easily. Anything, and then I pull out some jerky and put it in there.
Excellent. May the winds of fate guide you to your destination.
I'm trying to stay out of those winds. And then I walk out and head back to the ship. As I'm walking, I grab Ever. Ball bearing, Zachario? Really?
Yes, a ball bearings.
You know you could have been clearer.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, well, I'm going to be going. We're going to be going on an adventure tomorrow. So I'm going to need some help from one of you or both of you.
Which one are you talking to? Are you talking to both of them?
Yes.
Oh, well, you should ask that little one.
You're going to have to be so much more specific.
The wayfish one. Tulip, I think her name is.
Her name's Rose. Tulip's a good one, though. I like that a lot.
I thought it was Dandelion.
She bruises like one, that's for sure.
Nothing but disrespect.
All right,
What
so
nothing.
we'll see. I don't. And he just kind of puts the swords up. All right, and then heads on back.
Back and Rose is like has. I think she's like got like a little like chair thing just out, and she's just like sunbathing on like the deck of the boat.
Duchess.
Yes, incredible.
Sonata just walks by and goes goes down into his room to get ready for tomorrow.
Jade, Rose,
That's me.
any other shenanigans, festivities, activities that either of you, would like to participate in before we go to the next in-game day?
Just to be petty, I'm going to Sonata's room and rearranging everything to slightly different. Like,
No.
like move everything like slightly to the left, and then like alternate some things.
Now, would this make you happy? Would this curate the energy that you would like to put into the cabin, the airship cottage?
I need to take the prank surviving. Absolutely, yes.
What check would you like for this?
That's a good question.
I'm letting you get cozy points for this.
Um, that is a difficult question. I feel like I want to say lore, even though I know that's the wrong choice mechanically. But I can't justify charm, alchemy, or muscle for this.
Okay. Target number 3.
I rolled a one.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, you can do it. You aren't getting cozy points for it there, and it's gonna be
That's valid.
obvious. That there was obvious interference when Sonata returns.
That's fine. And then when I find Rose and be like, I got your back. No context. Thinking that Jade just pulled off the greatest heights of the year.
Absolutely, Ocean's 11'd it.
All right. Rose, any activities on your end?
I think she would do it in her room to avoid being witnessed. But I think toward the end of the day, Rose is in her room practicing some magic, and just like the camera just sees she's like trying to do some different. She's like trying to like make like a shield of like magical energy, and it's just like kind of flickering through. And she's like, it's definitely like she's trying to make it happen, and she's not quite hitting it, but just like kind of flickering through and like trying out different types of magical energy to see what she can get to like actually stick, and is just like attempting to figure out how to do something like defensive with her magic.
Okay. I like that. Cool. Next day, then. Jay, do you wake up early again trying to meditate, or no?
Probably since it was a chill like day for Jade, she probably did get to bed like pretty early to wake up and try again.
Okay.
So like she actually got decent sleep, but while waking up early, since it wasn't like, hey, we are running through a factory and a OSHA violation happened.
What time would you get up in the morning then?
Dude, I'm assuming, well, I guess I didn't wake up early, so I wouldn't know this. Probably like 3 this time.
Okay.
Closer to 3 or 4, I should say, because it was 2 to 3.
Have you heard from the Twilights before?
I'm sorry, it cut out a little bit.
Have you heard from the Twilight before?
Yes,
When?
once.
When was the last
Um,
time you have?
probably we'll, we'll say like a month or two before meeting up with Sonata again and Rose. But it was quick, we'll say. It was like just kind of like a visit. Like, here's my presents.
And why do you think,
I'm sorry, it cut out it like the first part of it.
Jade, why do you think that today would be another day that the Twilight comes visiting you?
Um, it's it probably is because am I like so? m- Am I just making up the reason, or is there something you had in mind?
I want to know Jade's thought process going into meditation that's going to affect what happens.
Okay, so her it's probably because of like the events that happened with the OSHA violation and just the fighting of that shell spike, just like the kind of the stress kind of reminded her of a specific moment in the past. And it's probably like subconsciously like reaching out for the Twilight because there was just a lot in a short time span. And
Okay.
since there was like nothing, it was like stress, no stress, and and her body's and mind is kind of like not processing the no stress well. So she's kind of like having the swarm of feels essentially.
You see shadows. Vague, shadowy figures. Darkness. But that's all.
Multiple shadowy figures.
Maybe. Can't really tell because they're shadows.
Hmm.
It could just be fingers all attached to one
Yeah.
giant hand.
Is it like a flash image or is it like I'm in this and like it's a still image type deal?
It's not flash. They stay a while, but they aren't still. They waver, move, not much, but subtle movement. It's almost like a blurry filter, and the blur shifts and changes a bit, but then the figures move a tiny bit, but very subtly, swaying back and forth.
I'm just gonna before like it goes away or whatever. I'm just gonna be like, Hello." Nothing.
No,
Okay.
no other sounds.
After that, she will. I'm assuming it like ends then.
Yes, and let
Okay.
me message. Let's see. I message. Justin's doing another thing, so I'm gonna message Cassidy something.
Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
hello?
Secrets.
Secrets?
Secrets?
Hello?
We have secrets now?
I've never had secrets before.
Never.
Never. I'm so curious as to what could possibly be happening.
Also same.
Okay, hey, Sonata, you're the next one up.
I am.
Okay.
Do I roughly know when the ferry was heading?
Yeah, it's gonna be like 11-ish, 11:30, so you have quite a few time.
Hmm. Yeah, I just kind of get ready for the trip. Have a couple extra bags on me, kind of strapped to me now with like extra food and some bandages, some because nothing in my life is easy. I just expect everything to go wrong. So And then yeah, I'm just go into the kitchen, grab some food. And then probably just go sit up on the upper deck for a little bit.
All right. Miss Rose, is this another?
She's probably up. I was about to say actually. Eventually, you probably see Rose like kind of up and about, getting herself some food. And eventually, she probably like spots the Sonata up on like the little wherever he's like kind of perched himself, and it's just like
Well, help. Morning.
You said you were like up somewhere, right?
I'm on. So the kitchen is on the second. So the ship has three floors. The kitchen and the bedrooms are on the second floor. Nothing's really on the bottom floor yet. And then I'm on the upper deck where the like steering wheel and everything is, and I'm sitting like behind the steering wheel on a little balcony.
I don't know why when you said that you were like on the up, for some reason I was picturing you like perched on something like a gargoyle.
No, I'm just kind of sitting there like kicking my legs.
Okay, she doesn't jump then. I was thinking she would just see you like perched up somewhere, and I was like, what the fuck?
I was
Good
also
morning.
imagining him perching.
No, more like just sitting on a fence, less like Batman. Morning.
Oh, well, don't you look dressed?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go run an errand today, and probably gonna need some extra supplies to get it done. So,
Who off to?
well, I need a special ingredient for something, so I gotta go to something called the Iron Mountains. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go hit something called a ball bearing, and grab its pieces and bring it back here.
Oh, a ball bearing. Yeah.
I must have been the only one who didn't fucking know what that was. I'm not surprised. Well, I'm glad you know about it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You are lacking in both alchemical and perhaps arcanic expertise. Alchemical and I just said two words that meant the same thing. Alchemical and this is just Cassidy trying to think of a word. Something nature.
Arcane in nature?
Primal.
That. Well, you are lacking in expertise in things both related to the arcane and the earthly.
Yeah, well, yes.
So I'm not surprised that you wouldn't know.
Well, I don't think anyone was really surprised that I didn't know. So I'm gonna go find one. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna get the pieces. I'm gonna bring it back here.
That. Well, that sounds like a thrilling little adventure for you.
It will be. Don't worry. I don't expect you to come. You can stay here and sunbathe and do whatever it is you do.
I was photosynthesizing, I'll have you know.
I am just so happy for you.
Take a cozy coin. That line was amazing.
Justin?
No, Cassie.
No, you.
I
Oh.
I was photosynthesizing. Oh my god.
Thank you. I have 4 cozy coins. You have fun with your little fetch quest.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
I'm
I'm
sure.
hoping there's a monster.
You truly don't know what the fuck you're doing, do you?
I'll give you a hint, Rose. For the most part, I never do, or I wouldn't be here in this situation that I'm currently in.
I found your general attitude and approach to our conversation yesterday quite insulting, but also the fact that you were like, "Oh, I'm looking for a ball bearings. I wonder if there'll be a monster there." It makes me concerned that you are going to die.
Well,
I need you to realize, "Oh, I'm going out to pick some peonies. I wonder if I'll see any flowers." That is the thing that you've just said to me.
huh. Well, I mean, if you're so concerned, you can come along. But there will most likely be a fight.
And see, I don't feel like allotting you a victory after being directly insulted to my face not 24 hours ago.
It is a struggle we all have to deal with.
Is your sister going with you, or were you just going to gallivant off on your own?
I was gonna gallivant off on my own, but you know what? It actually sounds fun if I bring you two along.
Okay. Jade, your brother's going off to do something very stupid.
Sounds
I
about
am.
right.
Yeah, I am. So Jade, there's this thing called a ball bearing. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go hit it. I'm gonna go get pieces and bring it back here.
Let me guess, you were gonna do this on your own.
Well, until Rose here showed so much interest, absolutely. But I think it would be great to do this as a group activity, a crew activity, if you will.
Don't indict me in this.
Rose has been real helpful here. I appreciate it.
I am a ray of light in your dull existence.
Yeah, we can go with that. All right. And I promise, you won't even get that bruise, little flower.
My level of unscathed-ness will be a testament to my own skills and have nothing to do with your condescensions, boat boy.
I believe you believe that.
I can still just stay home. I have no obligations to you other than, I guess, the fact that you let me live on your boat. Okay, maybe I will go.
Don't let that hold that over you.
Oh, not totally. If I die, she's more than welcome to the boat. It'll just stop.
Maybe you should go on your own.
It'll just stop getting fixed, and food will stop coming, and
We can hire people.
well, I'm leaving at 11, so I'll let y'all decide. That's up to you, honestly.
Oh, you are my brother. I don't want you to die.
Thank you, Jade.
Let me change, I guess. Will it be cold?
Well, we are going to a mountain, but it's an iron mountain. Maybe? I don't know. Have you heard of the Iron Mountains?
This would be
Do I need to do a roll? See if I know about the Iron
yeah.
Mountains.
Target number 4, lore check.
Lore. Rose is so good at lore. Well, that was a 6.
Hell yeah.
Do you spin the spoon?
Sure.
So, the surface world is mostly uninhabited. Huge bunches of it are just giant craters. Other parts are covered in poisonous miasma that are impossible to live in, like you would just die. But there are some bright spots, not most of which are uninhabited except from wildlife. The Iron Mountains are one of the main sources of iron in existence, both in the tops and the valleys. And by iron, I also mean all the metals. There are, and the tops are pretty cold. The bottom valley is known to actually be extremely hot, though, for whatever reason. Reflections of the metal from the sun just kind of superheats it. And there is a ferry port on both the top and the valley top section, so you can kind of choose.
Cool. I relay all of that.
So yeah, it's probably gonna be cold.
Lets me get to my warmest dress.
Fantastic.
I think Rose will put on, well, she'll get like some sort of like little cozy winter hat, and then Duchess will have like a matching little hat.
Oh my gosh.
And like Rosa has on like little gloves, and then Duchess has little covers on her wings.
Quack.
I agree. We look precious.
Okay. All aboard a tall standing broad shark-faced woman and a captain's she's wearing very little besides undergarments and like a captain's coat which she has opened up and she's covered in tattoos, is kind of welcoming a ferry, not ferry, like a Ferry, a airship, charting you guys towards the mainland. There's several, well, not mainland, the underland, the fucking actual planet. It seems to actually be a pretty busy days, and there are several stops, but the Iron Mountains are the first stop because they are so high up.
Awesome. Also, just a side note, because he wouldn't be able to hold it. The second we get in the air, you see Sonata drop all pretenses of like toughness, of like being cool, anything. An absolute kid, just super happy, kind of like running to the edge of the ship, looking out. Obviously, a very big fan of flying.
Yeah.
Amazing. What does Jade think of flying?
I'm at a conundrum here. Do I want to? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. She's terrified of heights,
Aww.
so she's kind of in the corner. Thought you'd appreciate that one, Chris.
Oh, I do. Thus, I put it up. What about Rose?
I think Rose is like, we truly have the full spectrum of human experience here. I think Rose is like entirely ambivalent to flying. Like she's just like chilling at like kind of sort of the edge area of one of the boats. Just like she's probably near Jade, trying to be like a little bit comforting, just like there. She's like chilling. She's got like a cup of tea. And she's just like, oh, she's like looking out at the view. Like there's a slight novelty to it, but it's mostly just like, oh yeah, we're on a flying boat.
What about
That'll
Duchess?
happen.
Does Duchess share your opinion?
I feel like Duchess. I mean, Duchess can literally fly, so I feel like she's pretty chill.
Quack quack. Goes up asking one of the workers for essentially room service. Lucky for you, they do not speak duck.
Duchess over here, sweetie. I have a little bag. I have a little bag of bits and bobs and treats and other etc.
Amazing. Rose, would you kind of be staying a bit away from Sonata?
I'm like I said, I'm just by Jade, trying to be
Jade.
like.
Mm-hmm.
How? I think you might be kind of a bit far away because I think Sonata's like at the edge of the ship.
Fucking Sonata's fucking Titanicking at the front of the ship.
Very, very, very close to it. Of just he's like at the very like right where the ship's point is, kind of like leaning over, looking at everything, feeling the wind in his face, just living his current best life.
Don't fall, brother. God.
Okay.
Sonata jumps up and twists and lands on the railing and sits down and goes, "What? Oh, no, don't. It's okay. It'll be fine."
She's like literally just doing this, like just feels the like giddiness of you on the just knows you're about to fall off. Like,
Jim.
This whole trip to make sure you don't get killed by a ball bearing and then you just fall off of this goddamn boat.
I hop off. Oh, I'm not gonna fall off the boat.
Pushes him over.
I'm more safe in the. I always feel more safe in the air than I ever do on the ground.
The ship kind of does a increase in speed.
You hear an audible get.
And you kind of do the.
Oh yeah, like this kind of like takes the big fluffy hood and kind of like covers over.
Seemingly out of nowhere, a woman. I didn't say woman. A person taps your shoulder, Sonata.
Yes.
She is a bit shorter than you. Covered in a cloak. Most of her, like she has a hood up. When you look down at her, she has a red mask. Kind of looks demonish. That has horns sticking out of the top. Give it to me. Give him to me.
I'm sorry, but I have no clue what you're talking about.
Do we see this? Because we were just talking to Sonata.
Give who?
The fiend. Yes, I think you see this. Maybe.
Does she reach for after? Wait, does she like point at after? Oh, I'm sorry, darling, but you're gonna have to go find your own horizon. That's my sword.
Give it. I don't want the sword. I want him. How much are you able to listen there, Sonata? Not Sonata, Jade.
Listen?
Yeah, here.
Really well. It's just the visual. So she's like kind of like if she looks up, it's like kind of like this, but she's like being perceptive with her ears because like she can't see how or hear how high she is. Well, I guess there are ways, but
I don't think you can see her. The back would be towards her, so you only are seeing the end of the cloak. But the voice sounds familiar.
To me?
Yes, to you, Jade. What were you asking, Rose?
If I could aura read this cloak person.
I love this ability. I'm so glad he took it.
Y'all do not know she has this. I have to be so.
No, I know. That was Jim as a person.
I know. It's so important to me that everyone, no one knows Rose has this.
I will not play that.
You are getting 2 separate reads.
From her?
The main read is emanating from the face head. It's anger and destruction. The second read is there's a read, but you can't read it. It's almost like you know there's a signal, but it's getting scrambled.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, but who are you talking about?
Our prince.
Well, you definitely have the wrong guy. I'm definitely not a prince, and I don't know any princes.
Okay. Make me a muscle check. TN. 1 second. I got to flip through the book for a second.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
I know you are, you brats,
Must
being
be
good at
bold.
stuff that you're good at. TN5 only.
Only 5.
I thought it was 6.
6, 5, 4, 4.
Do you spin the spoon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. She goes to grab the sewers from you. You are able to move out of the way, catch her arm, however you want to block this. You block this.
I grab her arm, twirl it behind her back, and go, "He's taken, darling," and push her back.
Jade, well, you see this happening. Well, while twirling the arm, the hood flips over. You recognize the mask.
Okay.
We will have him. And then, poof. I think everyone here at least enough magic to understand that there was some sort of teleportation, and she disappears.
Could I use my ponder ability on that mask specifically to like connect how I know this?
Oh. I'm being coy here, you know.
Does Jim know?
That's the real question.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep, I can't say more
Yeah.
because that would give it all away.
I grab after and go, "Hey, Typhon, a fan of yours?"
I may have some followers in my... What can I say? I did some really damn good work back in my heyday.
Well, you're lucky. I know how to defend myself, or you and Zakario would have had a much shorter relationship.
I mean, that's why we keep you around, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly why you keep me around. I let go of the sword.
I think at this point, Rose will come over and just be like, "What?" What even? What? Huh?
Someone wanted to dance. I wasn't into it.
That was more than someone.
Yeah, dance was not the energy I was picking up. There was something.
Someone
weird.
wanted. I point to after. Someone wanted to look at my sword. I wasn't into it.
They had some sort of strange magic on them.
They were weak.
Well, strange doesn't necessarily mean powerful.
Fair.
It's powerful.
Oh, okay. I go. as soon as the ship kind of curves, I like jump and lift my feet up and let the gravity kind of take me right next to Jade, and I lean my head on Jade's shoulder. So what you talking about?
She's
Rose walks over like a normal fucking person.
she's like pale white, like absolute pale white, like she's seen a ghost.
You, Jade.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, it's the heights.
Can I aura read that shit?
Well, yeah, so Jade, how are you really feeling?
I mean, absolutely terrified.
I guess yeah, I can't really get a placement on if it's just. I guess I don't get a placement on if it's the heights or if it's the mask person, but
Would you have read Jade earlier?
Yeah, I mean that would
I mean, I'm probably up. So there's been an increase.
yeah, so
in
like
stress since-
mechanically, Chris, is it one person or is it kind of like everyone around?
I think there it doesn't have an action, so you can kind of just do all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you probably felt like a little nervousness before, like just in passing. Now you feel like an extreme like fear. Like it is probably the strongest emotion you felt all day.
Mhm. All right, clock that, file it away.
First
'Cause if
up,
there's one thing Rose wants more than answers, it's to keep a secret from Sonata.
Yeah, that tracks. All right. Well, Sonata gets back up and goes, "Well, we're almost there. Hang in there, little sister."
Yeah,
Shoop.
just know it's strong.
Oh well, we're
The,
stronger.
the airship starts docking at a tiny little port. Essentially it's just like magical magnetics, and it's just like a little platform that you can catch onto and like you can jump off onto, and otherwise it's just magic stabilizes the ship to be still long enough for you guys to come off. All right, please be back here by if you want to get to back tonight. The ship returns at about 6:30 p.m.
All right, thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go find a ball bearing.
Woohoo!
All right. Someone make me uh I'll let you use alchemy or lower. Target number 6. You might have to do this a few times.
Who's got the best alchemy and or lore? My alchemy is 3, my lore is 1.
Alchemy is 4.
You should probably do it. Rolling dice. Ba, ba, ba.
I did not succeed.
Okay.
You said we might have to do it a couple of times. Does that mean one of us should also try again?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll use a cozy coin. Fuck it.
I have 4, so I can roll if need be.
I didn't succeed in that one either.
I'm gonna roll. What's the target number you said?
6.
6. Well, I actually got 2 5s and a 6.
Okay.
I will spend that spoon. And then because we are in a new location, would I be able to use my Wanderlust 5 to fully heal?
Yeah, you'd be able to use your Wanderlust 5 to fully heal.
Hee 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 hee.
Okay, so you find some. Oh, really? Oh, what type of rock or pieces of metal, what have you, would Rose like find interesting? Like, what is the thing that Rose would just find?
I mean, I feel like in the rock category, I feel like gemstone would be the thing that like
Okay. This
catches her fancy personally.
so you find some gemstones, maybe some emeralds.
Ooh, love it.
Um, don't find any ball bearings, and you might need to do some more searching.
I've just had a thought.
Okay.
You, I'm gonna message you, Chris, if Sonata or Jade, if either of you wanna.
Hmm. You know what? I have two lore. Let's give it a go. I'm gonna roll to see if I can't find some ball bearings. Why not? I rolled a 5 and a 4.
You know what? I'll let you spend the spoon on that.
Fuck yeah! I spent the spoon.
Okay, okay. Cool.
What exactly is like? Can you give us like?
Oh,
Can you paint me like a little bit of a word picture, like a lay of the land?
giant mountains. There's bits of fluttering snow. You have the mountains, but there's also areas that like kind of are pretty flat and they kind of round up, but doesn't look like they're man-made paths. Like they're just naturally made almost. Stairs, not like stair steps, just a vertical path that is flat enough for you to pretty easily walk rock on.
But we're like on the mountain,
Yes.
and it's like kind of. You said it's like a hodgepodge thing of metals.
Yeah. Various different colored rocks. There's almost discoloration. Like it goes from one color rock to a very different type of rock almost instantly. But Sonata, you find a really thick vein, not vein, but piece of iron ore. It's lightly ball shaped.
Okay, I like. Can I lift it?
Yeah.
All right,
Something slightly ball shaped. Is it an oval?
Yes.
I-
It's rounded. It's rounded. I didn't think of the word rounded.
I lift it up and show it to Jade and Rose. Hey, I think I found what we're looking for.
If we were at a physicals table, I would start shaking the table. You see everything, tiny rocks, tiny pieces of metal, starts to flutter and shake, and then hundreds, thousands of tiny ball bearings from across the mountain all start to magnetize and start getting pulled towards you. This amorphous blob of iron ball bearings slowly starts to form and coalesce into a giant ball bearing.
It is a ball bearing.
It is.
Oh my god.
I wasn't lying to you. This is a ball bearings.
It's the ball bearings.
I am upset. All right.
It's the balls bear.
Well, I told you we'd probably have to fight. Now, I gotta hit that thing and get a couple pieces off of it. So I pull out that rafter and go, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, ball bearing. It's up to you. I just need a couple pieces of you.
It releases a mighty roar that Discord only picked up half of. And then combat begins. It uses its BBBB, ball bearing bomb blast. And it inhales and exhales and tons of tiny cannonball size, so not tiny ball bearings, are shot at each of you. So first, each of you will take 3 points of damage.
Ow.
Then I need everyone to make me a target number 6 alchemy check.
Fun.
I fail.
Would it be better to spend a spoon or not to? I'll spend the spoon.
You want to spin the spoon here.
Yeah, I was gonna spend the spoon anyways.
What's the target?
6.
Well, good thing I have 4 cozy coins.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no, dice down. If it's a 6, it counted.
It's on the floor. Should I just re-roll the one that fell on the floor?
Was it a 6?
Jim says if it's a 6, it counts.
It was not a 6.
Re-roll it then.
Then it's a reroll, obviously.
Well, that's worse. That's a 2.
Oh no.
You know what? I'm gonna say, for flavor reasons, that it's fun if Rose fails this.
Yeah, fun's a great way to say this. So 2 people failed and 1 person succeeded at a cost of a spoon?
Should I re-roll this again, Chris?
Up to you.
I mean, I think it's kind of narratively. You know what I'm thinking.
I think it's narratively appropriate, so
I'm gonna fail.
cool. This would be hilarious if this is a fight you guys.
Oh wait! I'm gonna try. Can I try and do a thing?
Yeah.
This is my reaction, but can I use my new ability, Rainbow Shield?
Yes, you can use a rainbow shield.
Incredible! I'm gonna try and shield myself from these little bombs. That's a 3. On a 3, you decrease the amount of damage you're about to take by 1.
Okay.
Would that count for the initial attack or for whatever the fuck's about to happen?
That would count for the initial attack, so you'll only take 2, which is good.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. I'll take it.
All right. Jade.
That's me.
You find that 2 ball bearings are attached to your skin. You can remove one as an action. There's a check associated with it. You are hindered 1, meaning you meaning that you take -1 on all checks. Rose. Sonata. I'm gonna say actually, Rose, I'm gonna let one of the ball bearings be blacked by the rainbow shield, so you also have 2 iron balls magnetized to your skin. -1 to all checks.
Like swatting at them like they're like bugs.
Sonata.
I have a reaction.
Okay, now's a good time to use that reaction.
Phase shift.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. You avoid all of that. God damn it. Okay.
I figured I would need that. It's what I took when I used my Phoenix move and lost it. I took phase shift.
Hell yeah.
That's
Once again, I feel like we have the breadth of human experience here. Jade just gets like nommed on by some monsters. Rose gets kind of hurt, but like Rose like throws up like a shield of like sparkly magic energy, and Sonata just blinks out of reality.
it really be like that sometimes though.
Does.
I'm trying to
Actually, what you all see is less of me blinking out of reality and more of you see. It kind of looks like Sonata starts twitching, and you can see through him now, and he almost looks like a ghost.
Okay. So you are completely unaffected by that. That's pretty good for you. Jade, how are you doing spoon-wise?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Cool. Then so that was just the opener. It
6 if you need to know the number.
Huh?
6 if you need to know the number.
Okay. Cool.
And you said I had 2 stuck to me, right?
Yeah, well, for now, it is going to use barreling ball bearing barrage. And this just shoots out a shit ton of more ball bearings and see what sticks. Hope something does. I believe Sonata is still phased. Then that means Rose. Jade.
Is my shield still up or nah?
No. This does. You guys need to make me another target number 6.
Alchemy.
Alchemy.
No.
Alchemy. Oh, that's 2 5s. Let's try. Hit me, baby, one more time. Well, that one just rolled under the bookshelf.
We didn't level after last session, right?
But one of those was a 6. So I
Okay.
will spend a spoon.
Woohoo! And no success from Miss Jade.
I even used a cozy coin.
Oh,
Sad.
that is tragic.
Oh wait, I couldn't have succeeded because I got hinder, right?
Oh wait, if I've,
Oh,
I guess we'll say the hinders. That just means we lose 1 die, right?
Yeah.
I won't count the one that rolled under the bookshelf.
oh, it
then.
was lose 1 die. I
Yes.
misread that. Either way, I failed both of them.
Okay. Well, that's really bad. For y'all though.
So I pass still.
So that means you are going to be so Jade, you are going to get up to now you are gonna be hindered 3. You cannot use reactions. And the ball bearing is going to deal 1 more damage to you.
1, so 2 in total, or just 1?
1 extra. Well, whenever it deals damage to you, it would deal 1 extra damage. Not right now.
Okay.
Rose, you are hindered 2 now, and you can't use reactions.
Even though I passed?
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up.
Yeah, this guy is
The audacity.
The Arcacity.
Rose is just like going, ow, 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 ow.
It is your guys' turns. Remember, you can remove one of these as an action.
Rose is gonna try and remove one.
Okay.
Brother, I have your ball bearings. Let's go.
Do these count? Do these count? Because I would like to leave forever.
I don't think they count. Here. I'll tell you what, you all just focus on getting those things off you. I'll distract the big boy. And I unshift and shifting strike.
Okay, cool. Damn. Okay. Luckily for you, he doesn't have his hide is only gonna be a target number 3 now.
Ooh.
Wait, this is the first time I'm actually hitting something that's not thick. Let's go. I actually feel useful. This is awesome. Both monsters we fought so far have been fucking 6s for hide.
This guy doesn't have great defenses. His annoyances are elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. The alliteration.
The alliteration is fucking charming.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to
All
personally
right.
attack you. I love the
So I
alliteration.
rolled 2 6s, 2 5s, 2 3s.
Hell yes.
2 6s.
That's like a
2
turbo success.
5. Holy shit! Wait, you rolled 6 dice and all of them hit.
Yes.
So this is going to be a super success
Over a super.
with 1,
Two
2,
over.
3 extra damage from a super success. Anything else?
So 3 extra damage from the super success, 1 extra damage from my Titan Slayer weapon, 2 extra damage from beast mode.
Holy shit! Is that 7 damage?
Yeah, I do 7 damage on turn
God
1.
damn.
What does this look like, Justin?
You
So
need to be here.
you as I shift out, I grab Ever After and go, all right, boys, I need help. And then I jump up in the air, and devil wings appear on my back, and red armor, with spikes and real nasty plate armor appears all over my body. And as I jump, I do a little twist and then dive down with my sword, slamming into the bear, and go, "Hey, it's time to focus on me, big boy!" And and using Ever After, I do one of these and use my swords to slash and push it back away from these two.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Holy shit moly.
So, Sonata's so cool. We all make fun of him, and I'm going to keep doing that, but Sonata's so cool.
Hundreds like maybe even thousands of barbarians like fall off of him. Some of them start like reform, but some of them are so fucked up they no longer are magnetized. You see them shake a bit before just falling into dust. That was.
Do I notice where they're getting magnetized to?
No, that's around.
Okay.
Well, by magnetized, I was saying like they would try basically get some of them were getting re-pulled into the form.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, I lean back. I kind of lean back and go, "Take care of yourselves. I got this one."
I fully intend to.
How is everyone looking like in this fight right now?
I mean, I'm hindered, but I'm still at 7 spoons.
I'm at 7. I'm at 6 spoons.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get one of these little things off of me.
Okay. That's gonna be a target number for muscle check.
Muscle. Incredible. I mean, Rose has 2 in that. She's not terrible.
Also your hinder, the hinder doesn't affect this check specifically.
It does or doesn't?
Doesn't.
Rad. Oh yeah, if it was like -1 and I had to do a lore check, would I just automatically fail because I have 1 in lore?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Target number 4, you said?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cozy coin it. I want my shield back. I will spend a spoon.
Okay, cool. And that means you're down to
6.
cool. And you can
Um,
remove one ball bearing. What about...
Instead of removing, I'm gonna use my Twilight aura.
I thought so. I thought you were gonna say that.
I thought
And
you'd say.
you just see Jade stick out her hand and just say, "Enough of you," and just radiation of just kind of dark aura going towards the ball bearing.
Ball
Yeah,
bear.
ball
All right,
bearings. It's another one of those things I love to do of making a singular monster and then a plural s. I am a monster. I am an affront to the English language, and I'm proud of it.
So if
I
there's
am
2,
also
is it ball bear eye?
Yes,
question though,
yes,
That made my brain hurt.
right? So I use the action to activate the aura.
yes.
If I can I maintain in next round take an action to remove the bearing
Yes.
and
Maintain.
still keep up the aurora or the aura?
Maintain is free. You can only do
Okay.
one maintain a round there. So you
Good.
can't. Usually you
Okay.
can only maintain one. But yeah, so that's 3 damage
So
right now, right?
3 damage right now, correct.
Okay. Closes. Couple of things gonna happen. I believe, Jade, you have the most ball bearings attached.
I believe you are correct, good buddy.
You feel the ball bearings being magnetized, pulling you straight into a claw as it strikes down. You lose 1 spoon. Then, Sonata, you have 0 ball bearings, I believe.
Correct.
Ball bearing flies on. You now have 1 ball bearing. No effect so far.
Awesome. I kind of look at the bear and go, I need a couple more of these.
They're all on me.
You're
Do-
doing great.
Do they work or no? Can we not?
Wait, we're almost done here.
Can I do an alchemy check to see if the things that are stuck on us are what Sonata needs?
Yeah.
I think it's the little
Talking
crushed
number
one.
4.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a spoon on this.
Yeah, you might need a few more than this, but like the bigger problem is running away from the bear at this point.
Oh, come on.
You hear Snot laughing. We've got this.
Rose.
It wouldn't work mechanically, but I just want to pull one of these off me and throw it at you.
That would be hilarious. Rose, are you at 2 or 3 ball bearings attached to you?
I believe I am at 2 because I took one off.
Ooh. We're going to use for friendly cannonball.
That doesn't sound friendly at all.
I think I know what's happening.
Jade, you
Yep.
You have over 3 attached, I believe.
I think it's 4, if I remember.
Okay.
1. Yeah, I think it's 4.
You feel yourself start getting pulled. They're not even like moving. Because it's almost levitating. You're getting pulled off the ground. And then you get pulled, the ball bearings open up its mouth, and you get pulled inside. It's then the mouth then changes into a giant cannon. And a jade cannonball get fired into Rose.
Jesus fucking Lord.
Jade, you're gonna take 1 damage from getting drawn into the bear, and then 3 more damage as you collide into Rose, who takes 4 damage. Jade, however,
You motherfucker.
It's Jade, however, you lose all ball bearings. They are no longer attached to you.
Oh no, at my 0 health.
Jesus.
Are
And
you?
am I still maintaining or no?
That should be the rules as written, yes.
Then
How,
I'm good. That's perfectly fine.
how is
Is
Rose
it?
looking?
I have Anne Spoon.
Okay, who wants to go?
Oh, are we on a new round?
We are on a new round.
Can I go?
I'm tempted to try and use my shield against the Jade Cannon then. It's already happened. It's fine.
You can use that again if you want.
I'll use it next time.
Okay. Cool. It wouldn't have mattered, but I would have made Jay take that extra damage.
Oh no, I still would have been at 0.
All right. You said you want to go, Jade?
Yeah, I'm gonna amplify my heal, and everyone takes gains 4 spoons.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm
And
assuming that includes me, Chris.
Yes.
Come on, dice. I
Okay.
recharged. Let's go.
And I believe that's 1 damage to
Hmm?
them too because of your.
Oh, sorry. No, yeah, that's right. You all gain another one after that 4 as well. When they take 1 damage, yes. So, Sonata and Rose heal 1. I use my heal ability to gain them 4 more on top of that, so you gain 5 spoons. And then the ball bearing takes 1 damage.
love to see it.
The ball bearing's not looking great. I think maybe there's not enough balls for it to have both hands. So like with there's only one fully formed claw hand.
So what you're
That's
saying
so
is it
tragic. There's
lost
not enough
its
balls.
bearings?
Do you want to go, Rose, or
Take a
because
cozy coin.
I
if
could
not,
go.
okay, go for it.
Honestly, I think Rose is just gonna try and get another one of these fucking things off of her.
Okay.
But then Duchess is gonna do something actually useful, I promise.
Okay, what is Duchess gonna do?
Should I roll to get the thing off first?
Yeah.
And it's alchemies. Okay. Target number 4. Question mark. I'm so bad at remembering the target numbers. I'm so sorry.
4, yes.
Okay. I will spend a spoon. So now I only have one of the things on me. Yay. And then Duchess is gonna do Flower Blossom Bloom. Yay.
Okay. This is gonna be another target number 3 check. Alchemy.
Number 3, alchemy. Remember what my duck's alchemy is. It's 2. Alright, I'll use the flower dice because it's Flower Blossom Bloom. 1 and a 4. So yeah, Duchess can spend a spoon.
Okay.
And so that will do that should do 1 damage to the ball bearing, I believe, and then also heal everyone for 1.
Yeah.
I'm back to full.
Okay, wait. Honestly, when you deal damage with a magic attack spell, will into a barrage of dancing petals. All other foes take 1 damage, and all allies regain 1 spoon. So yeah, it's 1 damage, 1 heal, right?
Yep.
Woo woo!
Hell yeah.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Hell yeah.
Is it still 3 or lower now?
Still 3.
Okay, we got 5, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4.
So, that's another 7 points of damage, I believe.
Yes.
Hey, how do you want to do this?
Also, I mark 1 for the new system.
Oh, amazing!
I mark off 1 step for dealing the final blow.
Amazing. That might come into handy. So how do you do this?
Sonata's voice is it's not just Sonata saying this. You hear another deeper, more gravelly, more demonic voice come out as well. And he says, "Go find your own horizon." And he dives through, hits the center of the bear with his swords, and the little orb that everything was magnetized to hits in the air. As it comes down, he swings his sword and cuts it in half.
The bear falls into hundreds of the ball bearings. You can take a few handfuls of these.
Oh yeah, just throw a couple handfuls in a bag, and then drop beast mode. All right, I think we have what we need.
Rose like rips the last one off of her and then goes to like step on it, and then when she steps on it, she's like, "Ah!"
Are you okay?
Oh, those things are burnt. I can't tell if it's like biting or like a venom.
Well, here, let me see real quick.
You see the spots where the ball bearings where her skin is just like red.
I take out one of my bandages, and it has like what essentially is the aloe vera sunburn cream, and I put it on the bandage and then wrap your arm and go, "You know what you did, Rose? Did you see it?
Not die.
It's the end of a fight, and you're still standing."
I'm
As
sure
I
you're
like start shaking, like ow.
Yeah, she's just like got these like fucking red welts all over, and she's like, oh yes, I feel deeply accomplished.
You should. And I just keep bandaging each part where the welt is. You should. It's not easy fighting these things, and not only did you not run, you actually did some damage to it, and you took a couple hell of a hits. I'm proud of you.
Like even when you think you're complimenting me, it feels like you're talking down to me.
It's meant to be a compliment, but I'll take the note and then finish bandaging you up and go over to Jade. How you feeling?
I feel like I'd be better once we're on stable ground.
Okay, do you need help getting to the boat?
I'm fine.
I can give you a piggyback ride.
Deal.
Okay, I put Jade on my back. All right, let's go.
I also make it very difficult. Like I just hold on just enough and like put all my weight down. Like you're carrying like just dead weight, absolutely like dead weight.
Your feet are dragging a little bit.
All right, you guys return to the platform. You'll have to wait for about an hour.
I don't know if Duchess is strong enough to do this, but could I be like holding on to her little feet and she's flying and I'm just kind of hovering above the ground?
Duchess has muscle 2.
If this is not a thing my bird can do, that's fine.
Roll for it.
Okay.
I don't think you are a overly. I feel like Rose is not quite as light as a rose, but I think she might be able to.
I rolled bad.
No, nope. She doesn't even try. She's like, quack.
She's- I cannot be blamed for attempting.
Quack.
And then I feel like Duchess is just like on my head as we walk.
100%.
Touche.
Wow.
Mm. As we're walking, I look over to Rose. So, you brought up why I'm here. Why are you here?
Because I thought that because you clearly didn't have a lot of information about the oncoming situation, and I thought that if Jade and I didn't accompany you, you would be severely injured. A thing that I'm kind of questioning my logic on now, seeing is you pretty much single-handedly killed that bear.
Yeah, well, I'm not very good at a lot of things.
Understatement.
I know.
Just
Okay,
while on your back.
okay, but I'm good at fighting. I'm good at fighting. I'm good under pressure. But that's not what I'm talking about. Why are you with, like, you made a point of asking me, or pointing out why I'm stuck on this boat in the middle of nowhere. Why are you with us?
I mean, you offered lodgings as I was out on my travels.
Okay. And you are more than welcome to stay as long as you want, but you got a destination in mind?
Not specifically.
Well, then,
Around.
around? Okay. Well, the good
I
news.
wanted to see new places. And she kind of looks around at this weird metal mountain. She's like, and I've certainly achieved that, if nothing else.
Well, stick with us. You will see new places. Because we're going to a lot of them. Especially if I can get this fucking ship up and running.
You can't blame that on me.
I'm not blaming it on you.
What is impeding the ship from running right now, anyway?
Well,
His laziness.
Reminder, you are
You're my
still
sister.
getting carried there, Jade.
You're my sister. You're my sister.
I'm aware.
Currently it is missing a way to actually take off. It is missing several defenses. It is missing a sail. But once we have that, we'll be in the air. We'll be free.
As a bird.
We'll have to figure out what to do with Scaredy Cat here when we're in the air, but we'll figure it out.
As long as I don't look over the edge, it'll be fine.
The boat's big enough. You shouldn't have that problem.
There is a middle floor, and I don't have to see it.
But whatever you're traveling, once we're up and running, we're definitely going to plenty of places.
You're so fixated on the why of everything, Sonata. Can't something just be happening?
No. Because when things are just happening, bad stuff happens.
That's a very
Because,
cynical approach.
well, he kind of like nudges his sword with his head. This is what happens when things just happen. When things just happen, people get hurt. When things just happen, you get cursed. When things just happen, but you don't have a plan, You don't have a destination. You get lost.
Is there a problem with being lost?
Not at all. At least if that's what you want. If you want things to just happen, then I'm happy for you. If you want to be lost, and I kind of look over to Jade, you're totally valid. But for me, I have a destination. I have a why. What you're all doing, as long as you feel like it, you're more than welcome to join me.
Hmm. Very different from a lot of people I know.
I don't know if I should say thank you, but I'm gonna say, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Thank you.
Consider choose your own adventure statement. You can decide if it was complimentary.
Well, I have to think it is because you're with me now and you're not with them. So you did make a choice.
I suppose I did.
I'm a pretty good choice. And then he's not kind of like bouncing with the energy of the fight and completing his little quest.
You're certainly something that's happened to me.
See? Oh, and that's my point. Look what happens when things just happen.
What happens?
He laughs and then kind of like tucks his hat and then just keeps it walking. And we get to the boat.
I mean, well, you've been waiting at the platform
Oh,
for
okay.
a while. But the boat gets to you. The airship gets to you. It's not waiting for you, God no. But it arrives. As you approach the captain and one of her lackeys right now. Sorry, we're gonna need to do some extra security clearance. Just a quick pat down and just disclose any weapons you have on you.
Because of the mysterious woman on the ride over who attempted to steal my compatriot's sword?
Huh? What? No, there's some fancy dancy people.
Come again?
Oh.
Dancing
I don't
people.
know. I just get paid to ferry people to and fro the underworld and the above world. They paid some extra to have a bit of extra security, so they must be fancy dancy.
You hear that, Jade? Fancy people. You'll fit right in.
My type of people. Oh, how do I look?
Like you just got bit by a bunch of rocks.
This will not do. Luckily, I have my spare. Hold on. Goes behind a tree, changes really quick.
Like, fucking
Um,
flips the coat, like, pulls the coat over. It's like a quick change in a Broadway show. Suddenly it's a different coat.
I think I know what ability I'm taking next.
all right, y'all. You guys ready to go? So wait, hold on. You gotta take our weapons?
No, just need a disclosure of what you have on.
Oh, okay. Swords.
I'm lacking in hands-on weaponry. I prefer something a little more mystical. And she just does her hands out and there's like a little bit of glitter.
No weapons.
I don't have weapons, right? You're not gonna do a thing, Chris, where I have a secret weapon.
You don't have any secret weapons that I know of. And if you do,
No,
you
I
should tell
think
me.
she left the knife at home.
Is this walking stick considered a weapon?
Is there a secret blade in it?
No,
No.
it's for the healing purposes.
Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on. And I go, I got my two swords, and then I pat both my legs and go, I got 2 blades here. I got a blade next to my calf. I have one, and I open like my coats. I have one here and here. I was like, I think that's all of them, and puts it.
All right, thank you for that. They do a quick pat down and let you on the ship.
Hold on, before they even walk away, I check my thing for my rocks. Is my ball bearing still there?
Yes.
It's just gone.
Okay, I'm good.
Are all of his knives and swords still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, do they touch ever after? This is so important. Do they actually touch ever after?
No, they're patting you down to make sure you don't have anything else hidden.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay, but yeah, similar configurations as you did on the trip here.
Oh yeah. I'm actually gonna kind of go. Instead of that, I'm gonna kind of just peek around for anything, the fancy people.
Oh, I was gonna do the same thing.
I mean, I'll peek around for some fancy people.
Okay. You see it looks like entourage, maybe closer to Secret Service. They're like dressed in completely black cloaks, but this literally sparkles on them, almost like stars. They're surrounding a person. You can't see the person because they're surrounding them.
These are different cloaks than the lady or person who was on the
Yes.
ship earlier.
Lots of cloaks. These are different.
Fantasy
Cool.
setting. So many cloaks. Whoops, all cloaks.
But then, are you being stealthy about this?
I'm not. No.
I think Rose would try to be a little stealthy.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sauntering up.
make me a target number 6 then.
Ooh.
Muscle check for
I have a question for you. I'm
Yeah.
going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a secret question.
a secret
Ooh,
question
secret,
in this
secret,
game.
secret.
That doesn't
In
sound
this
like us.
economy. You know, I think I've had the least secrets. Messages.
I'm not sure if that's true, Jim.
Do I? No, I mean, I'm not talking about backstory stuff. I'm talking about messages to you. Boop, bum, bum. Mhm.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
That is a very interesting question. Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, good to know. All right, so what is it? Target number 6, muscle check.
Yep, target 6, muscle check.
Fun. 5 and a 3. I mean, I guess if Sonata and Jade are just kind of walking up, then there's not really stealth happening anyway.
Oh,
Like, I'm maybe just trying to like I feel like the failure here is I like go to like start stealthing, and then the 2 people I'm with just walk up, and I'm like, okay, we did not coordinate a plan.
All right, cool. I like this. Kind of break a, almost parting like Moses parts of the sea. The cloak guys open like part, allowing a woman pretty small, maybe 5 foot nothing, with ooh, purplish green skin, that sparkles like stars, like, and then she's wearing a black dress that then is similar. It looks like the night sky. It goes down into an A-line dress, except weirdly, it's magic. There are huge sections of the dress that just aren't there. You can see through to her legs, which similarly look like the night skies. And then but yet then magically hanging on as another section of the dress, and that kind of repeats. She looks like a space fairy. That's the best way for me to describe this.
Incredible. This is such a season for the fashion girlies.
Reginald, look, even common folk have fashion sense.
Well, thank you.
I think she was talking about me, brother.
Looking at Jade, I was not talking to your butler. I was talking to you.
Rose laughs.
That makes
please get me a beverage.
And look, even their gardener has like exquisite taste. Honestly, the gardener.
Sonata laughs.
Oh, Sheila, I must know your name.
I think. Oh wait.
No, I was just making sure. I didn't want to cut you off. Sorry.
I mean, if they like go to like talk, I was gonna say something, but like if they go to like talk to Jade.
Oh no, okay. They were talking to Rose, the gardener.
The simple garden girl, the garden girly. I think Rose just kind of. I feel like Rose panics a little bit and is just like, "Well, howdy."
Oh, and that is just the most adorable accent.
Sonata just goes.
Well, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
You were like.
Oh, where are my manners? I apologize. My name is Rose. It's lovely to meet you. I didn't catch your name.
They're so common they don't even know who I am. I am Kazma. You might call me like a princess of the fairy court of the stars.
Well, my goodness, it's so lovely to meet you. Your highness, majesty. I don't know.
You can just call me Kazma, and she's gonna take your hand and like give it a kiss.
I'm so fucking confused right now.
Honestly, same.
And what is your name?
Is she talking to the butler?
She's talking to the gardener.
I gave her my name.
Oh, sorry, that's my problem. Well, you are just gorgeous. You might even be more gorgeous than my good for nothing fiance.
Well, first of all, greatly appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. Second of all, allusion to a broader situation.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to go around spilling your personal details here, obviously.
Oh no. Honestly, it just would be great to have someone to talk to about it. Yeah, my fiance, we were supposed to be betrothed, and she just went and ran off.
Well, my goodness.
Oh, you say she ran off?
Yes. And so we must go from the to this godforsaken merchant realm. No offense. Looking to Jade specifically. Cause
None taken.
there's some chance that she's there's some weird fey magic being found in the Sky City, and so we're going to, stake out a bit to see if we can find her.
Well, I mean, hey, we're from around here. What's she look like?
I mean, from around here, Maggie. We're passing through briefly.
And he kind of Sonata looks at you again and goes, "Well, yeah, yeah. What? Okay, what does she look like?"
1 second, let me get my notes.
Huh? Someone ran away. Damn, that's hard.
I mean, there's valid reasons to run away.
Oh, totally.
No,
But from your
Aren't you always talking about how folks should be finding their own horizons and such?
Oh, yeah. Well, I figure if you're going to get married,
yes,
I don't know.
but her daddy and my daddy said that that they found our horizon, and it's each other.
Wait, so you guys got paired together? You didn't choose each other?
We got, our daddies chose for us.
No wonder she ran.
I think a magical question mark, like, trails around her, like, like, you visually see it. Huh?
Well, did you ever consider maybe she didn't want to get married?
Who wouldn't want to get married? Love,
Well,
life, passion, love.
have you ever actually been in love before?
Yes, with my prima.
Fascinating. Okay, so what does your fiance look like? We'll keep an eye out.
Purple hair, peachy skin, all flower fashion all the time. Just looking at Jade, you would love her. Like, I can just tell looking at you, you would love her.
Oh, she sounds absolutely wonderful.
All flower fashion, huh?
Full of
Sounds
sass
real
and very smart-ish. Yes, I totally loved her.
Smart-ish?
I mean, like,
I mean, she ran away from you, so that's kind of ish.
like
I see that where that
she
is.
kind of had like flowers on the brain a lot, like a bit of a ditz, but like I loved it.
Okay, well,
Okay,
we'll
she
definitely.
didn't. Her taste in shampoo was a bit too fruity. Like I get it, you're a planty fiery flavor, but you could sometimes have something subtle. You don't have to smell like strawberry all day.
Wait, you say she smelled like strawberries?
Most days.
But then you said all day. So is it all day or most days?
I mean,
Yes.
Okay, well,
like you're fairly committed to your aesthetic and don't see much point in deviating from doing the exact same thing every single day in your sort of general looks and appearance and approach to the world in front of you.
Exactly. Because like I just like it's stars. Who doesn't love stars?
so you're stars and she was flowers.
And we were in love. And are in
Yeah.
love. This is just the middle act of a story.
Did you ever think maybe she was just going to find someone with sunshine?
What did you
If she
say
was a
there?
flower. I said, do you ever think maybe she was just trying to go find someone with some sunshine? She's a flower after all.
Stars are suns. You might not.
The sun is a star. That's kind of its whole thing.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
I
That's-
kind of like look her up and down. That's more night.
And maybe I think Lady Cosmica or whatever you said your name was, maybe it's a situation where maybe she has every intention of marrying you at some point. Is just she got up to the moment at hand and just was suddenly forced to reflect on the fact that she didn't have any sort of grip or direction on the direction of her life, and she just needed to go off and have her own sort of personal self-discovery adventure off on another plane of reality, and that once she feels as though she's come to grips with who she is and what she's looking for, then she can go back with a stronger sense of what exactly it is she's supposed to be doing with her life. Hypothetically, that's something that happens to a lot of people, I think. So many people all the time. It's a really common experience, which is why I thought of it.
That
exactly. Yes, that's exactly.
Sonata is fully confused now. Like brain twisted, confused.
Oh.
At this point, Jade is too, because she's just like, that was oddly specific.
Yeah.
It's a really common experience, which is why I thought of it. I know multiple people that's happened to.
Exactly. This is just the act 2 of our story. This is the conflict, resolution, and then I go through all this effort to prove my love, and then we get married, and that's our happily ever after. Looking at Jade now, you have quite a garden. I'm telling you, when we have the wedding, we'll contact you. You can grow the flowers for us.
Well, that's, I think, quite flattering. I don't know quite what your fiance would think about the fact that you feel like outsourcing the sort of flora fauna situation when that's kind of her family's court's whole entire deal. I would imagine, based off of what I know from outside sources.
I mean, but she's gonna be my little princess. I couldn't ask her to lift a finger for that.
Touche.
Well,
it was lovely meeting you all. It looks like we are almost at. And you see that the guy city's in the way. My men must pack my bag. We are almost there, but I am sure I'll be seeing you all around. It was lovely meeting all of you.
Lovely to meet you as well. Don't know how much she'll be seeing of us, just because I don't know if that lady you're looking for is here. I can't say that I've seen anything.
Oh, don't be silly. We've had plenty of people come around. I'm sure we'll find her.
And I mean,
I'm sure somebody will. I'm sure you will eventually. You somewhere else.
I mean, look at you looking at Jade, and you looking at Rose.
Butler, you're speaking out of turn again. How dare you?
Ladies with taste tend to gravitate to each other. I'm sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Butler.
I'm sure we'll see each other out. I know it is just hard to find good help nowadays, but you seem to 50-50. Like you seem to have not that bad of a record. Well,
I mean, he makes a good butler. He does a lot of work.
I'm sure just a bit crass.
Still coin flip of a man, for sure.
Real.
Toodles, and she ended.
Yeah, I'm the coin flip.
And then the ship's going to dock.
Well, wasn't that
as we walk out? So
Jade has the biggest smile on her face now, completely forgetting that she was in the air.
So, as we're walking down, why'd you start talking like me?
Were you not flustered in the presence of royalty?
Yeah, Butler.
No, because
yeah, Butler.
I'm constantly in the presence of two people who think they're royalty all the time.
I am royalty, all right?
And now,
Well, Well, some of us come from much humbler origins and have never encountered someone of such social caliber.
Really? Never encountered, huh? And humble origins. With your callusless fingers, your
Just because I'm good at magic and you're not doesn't, and so I don't have to go around picking things up with my hands.
and then
He brings up a valid point.
also your very specific point about someone who would have left.
It's a very common experience that's happened to a lot of people.
I'm gonna say it's not. And then so and also I've never known you to get flustered. You fought a bear.
I've been around Faye before. Royalty. Can I make a roll to deceive my compatriots?
I was actually about to ask, can I make a bullshit roll?
Are we gonna contested roll?
Contested rolls, yeah.
Incredible. I have fortune on rolls related to lying about my identity.
Chris, can I help a friend?
How are you helping a friend?
I don't know. I don't know how I would. That's the only reason I'm not doing it. Otherwise, I would.
All right, what's this roll?
I'd be shocked if it wasn't charm. For me, I guess it would be my charm versus your lore, maybe.
Yeah.
I guess that's for God to decide. I just kind of
I
thought
like
of that.
charm versus lore.
You mean charm?
Or alchemy. I guess your lore is better than your alchemy.
Charm versus alchemy. Alchemy is awareness.
That's true. So remind me how fortune works. Bestie.
Oh, so
How pedantic do I want to be right now?
be pedantic.
Chris loves pedantic.
I grab Ever and beast mode, raising my alchemy.
Motherfucker. You're not gonna raise it up to 5, bitch.
So I have to decide the target number. Jim, you are the impartial party.
Okay.
How?
You need a number?
Yeah. Actually, so I'm thinking 3 or 4, and you'll count to see how many successes each. Yeah. Okay. Target number 4.
Once you said 3 or 4, my first number was like,
All
4
right.
sounds right.
So I get 4 dice.
So fortune is I re-roll any failures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So out of these 5 dice, I'm gonna re-roll 1 dice. I rolled a 6 and 3 5s, and I'm gonna re-roll this 1.
Come on, succeed.
And that's a 3, so it's
All
still I got a 6 and 3 5s.
Let's see here. And my alchemy. All right, I'm rolling 4 dice.
Oh no.
What?
I was gonna say
What is
just
happening?
but 3 5.
I can't fucking believe
Wait.
this.
Those are 4 6s.
I can't fucking believe this.
So technically, I think Rose still has more.
No, because I rolled more dice, but I had 4 successes and he had 4 successes, but 3 of my successes were 5s and all of his were 6s.
I think Jade sees through the disguise.
Sonata.
Wait, Sonata.
Sonata, yeah.
I was like,
siblings
I was on Rose's side the whole time.
Siblings look the same.
True.
What do I see?
Oh, does he like physically see through the magic, or does he just
No.
like know that I'm bullshitting him?
he knows that you're bullshitting so hard. You are putting up a facade, but like he knows you're putting up a facade.
Interesting.
I look at Rose and go, so you never met her before in your life, huh?
Can't say that I have.
That's a lie.
Well,
And
technically, I mean, I guess can't. I physically could, but I was like, I didn't. Technically, I didn't say I'd never met her. I just said I couldn't say if I had met her. My objection. That's me, Cass, the player, arguing. Rose just says can't say that I have.
Yeah, okay. And then Sonata just keeps walking. Let's go home.
Let's. Today has been bad.
Don't you mean, oh, today has been bad?
I will throw you off the ship in your sleep.
Well, we got to get up in the air first.
Oh,
But
I'll do it
then-
here. I'll do it now.
But then we lose a good butler.
That's true.
Jay,
Yes, butler. I like that nickname for you. That fits.
I enjoy it.
You clean up the ship. You're painting the ship. You're fixing the ship, all for me and Rose. Butler.
it has nothing to do with you two. And once we're up in the air, I'm going to throw you off of it.
You would not do that to little old me.
To us, his dear compatriots.
If I point to my sister, but I'll throw her off. I'll throw your pedals off too. And the only thing that's gonna fly is your duck. By the way, why was your duck hiding that entire time?
She's very shy. I can't believe you haven't noticed that about her.
Oh yeah,
She
Yes.
she like flashes her wings in front of her face and then blushes.
whatever. And then we get just
Duchess Lady Viscountess Esquire is a very demure young woman.
Quack.
okay.
As am I.
You're a whole bunch of things.
Let's go back to the boat.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe if we find this runaway princess, who knows, maybe we can invite what's her face, fancy star lady to hang.
Ozma.
I'll be honest.
I mean,
Once I found out what was happening, I wasn't interested.
Like a true butler.
No, like a true. I don't know. It feels like arranged marriages are just rough.
Yeah, I mean, they work in some cultures.
I guess.
you know.
I couldn't do it.
Taking away a choice though feels wrong.
It absolutely. Unless you choose to agree to the arranged marriage. If you say, hey, yeah, you could pick
You
this
know-
person for me.
You're at the doorway of the next big moment of your life that it feels like everything's been building to, and then you look through that door and you realize you don't know the person that you'd be when you walked through it. And that
Well-
feels like something you should know before you do it.
And then what do you do after that? You look through the door, realize that, and then run to the first broken airship you find.
I mean, that's a very common scenario that happens to a lot of people.
That's the title of this episode, by the way. That's a very common scenario.
I'll put it on the list. You got it, Jim.
Well, I can't say. I don't know why this princess ran away, but if it was to find her own horizon, I'd support her.
I'm sure she would greatly appreciate that, wherever she is.
Yes, wherever she is.
So far away. Not here.
Yeah. Rose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Can you just do me one favor? As we're almost back to the ship. Can you just do me one favor?
Probably not.
Just please. Humor me. Humor me, and we won't have. Can you just give me the accent one more time?
I'm so insulted that this thing I did as a stress response, really.
Truly amazing.
Being belittled, mocked.
Not mocking at all. Not mocking at all.
By a simple country girl from a farm off in a place that's not here.
Sonata is laughing very hard. Just the simplest country girl.
This is how people talk when they're on farms and on growing things in the ground.
All right. Well, and as we get to the ship, I stand aside and go, "After you, Your Highness."
Thank you, Butler.
I cut in front of Jade and go up.
Rude. I'll remember this. I'll fire you, Butler, and get a better one.
And respect your employer.
I'll make sure everyone in the Butler services know about your 1-star review.
And you don't pay me, princess.
You don't need to be paid. You got a ship.
Is our presence not payment enough?
Rose understands.
Sonata doesn't say anything.
Let me guess. Back to cleaning.
No. Back to
Butler duties.
no, just I gotta finish some magic practice I had this morning, and I'm gonna wrap it up tonight.
Magic practice. Mm-hmm.
Well, you all do such fancy magic. I figure maybe I'll learn a little bit. Might help.
Help us all.
It's a weakness I have. I'd like to shore it up a little.
All right, then we're gonna end the session a bit differently. What does each of your characters do that evening to decompress? And how are they feeling?
I think Rose, she's been joking around, but she, very calmly and collectively walks back to her room, closes the door, and then you just hear, you all just hear, a scream.
Huh.
And I think Rose is just kind of in her room for the rest of the evening.
Jade is just laughing maniacally about Butler and saying, "Oh, that is his nickname from now on. I will only call him Butler," and just laughing herself to sleep.
Sonata goes up on the top deck, feels the night air on his skin, goes back into beast mode, turns ever after back into the cross shape, and starts muttering with the new rot ball bearings.
All right. And yeah, we can. I already noted that you have curated the craft. I won't make you do another check related to that because I was mean and made you do so many checks related to that. And that's where we will end the session. See y'all next week. Bye.
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 Bye.